Tommy and his nephew Kevin. Wow. Tommy Altenberg and Kevin Altenberg. Wow. That was special. That was fantastic.
I want to record this.
I've seen Molly B on there.
Not yet. Not yet.
Coming out.
So we've got different people coming in. We've got different people coming in.
So, anyway, I'm glad it worked out.
I saw her back there a while ago.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got a very special Hall of Famer. Of course, he was inducted this morning. He's right here on the bandstand, part of the IPA tribute band. How about a nice round of applause for my good buddy, Johnny Krabish.
Katie and Haley. All right.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope you guys don't mind. I brought some really important people in my life to help me share this moment. I didn't want to just do this myself. You know, I wanted to bring my girls up here. We make music all the time back at home, playing. We have Katie and the K Crew. We do some gigs here and there and all that kind of stuff, and they love polka music just as much as I do, and this is one of their favorite songs, and I like to give special thanks to Mark Chepach. No one sings it as well as he does, but he's letting us borrow it for this afternoon, so it's one of our favorite songs. So we're going to do a song right now by Krakowianka.
Katie Haley!
For the girls, Haley and Katie.
Hey, how about a nice round of applause for the class of 2025. Johnny Croppers, everybody, Hall of Famer, well deserved. So this next gentleman was also inducted into the Hall of Fame this morning, and we'd like to welcome up to the stage from Frankenmuth, Michigan, Mr. Mark Jensen, everybody.
Well, I don't know about what this is going to be like, but they said I had to get up here. I know the bar will get busy, and I may have the shortest reign of an IPA Hall of Famer after this job is done.
Mark, there's no morals clause. They can't kick you out. I'm living.
You haven't heard this yet.
I'm living proof of that.
Rico's still in everybody.
I believe Mark recorded this song on When I Was 64 recording.
No, I don't know.
Way back when, too far away from
Dance to the music. Dance to the music. We were looking for a filler, and this is a filler. It's old Stashkalanka too.
Way to
Sing
go.
along too, because I don't
Mark
remember the
Jansen.
words. You were looking for a lover. Where was I when you were searching for a friend? Here I am, right by your side again. Let me hold you, let me squeeze you, let me love you like a child. Oh, where was I when you were looking for some sunshine? Where was I when you were caught out in the rain? Here I am, right by your side again. Knowing that you are mine. Everybody! Here we go. Oh, where was I when you were looking for a lover? Where was I when you were looking for a friend? Here I am, right by your side again. Let me hold you, let me squeeze you, let me love you like a child. Oh, where was I when you were looking for some sunshine? Where was I when you were caught out in the rain? Here I am, right by your side, knowing that you are mine. You guys are way too kind. Way too kind. But thank you. Again, what an honor to go into the Hall of Fame with this guy. And stay tuned. We might have some news coming up here in the next few weeks. So stick around. We got some Summer Music Fest that might be coming out to surprise for everybody. Again, how about a nice round of applause, the IPA Band.
How about a nice round of applause for Mr. Mark Jansen? Come on, let's hear it from Thank you, Mark.
I was going to say, you guys, you're going to ask me, and Danny asked me a couple of weeks ago, hey, what key do you play? And I'm like, hell, I'm a drummer, I ain't no musician.
That's right.
But he sounded great. All right.
Hey, I say the exact same thing to Danny all the time. He just says sing the song and I sing the song. I have no clue.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next Hall of Famer we're going to bring up to the bandstand. You know him, you love him, you hear him on the Folk Jammer all the time, even the commercials.
You love him?
2015 Hall of Famer, Mr. Mark Chapach, everybody.
Yeah, please.
You know, Danny said you know him, you love him. You know Mark, you love sharing.
Yeah. I never heard anybody say you know him, you love him. That part, they just kind of skip over that, man. That doesn't happen.
I was trying to be kind, Mark.
Hey, this tune that we're going to do, I got to ask you, does anybody, we're going to do congratulations, okay? Does anybody actually know what that song's about? You know how many songs we all sing that nobody has a clue what they're about? Everybody calls this one out when they want to send congratulations out to someone for a wedding anniversary. That has nothing to do with congratulations in that form. It loses something in the translation, but what they're doing, they're just congratulating the musicians for playing such good music. And that's really that's what it's all about. Yeah. And that's really the gist of the whole song. It's nothing spectacular. They're not congratulating you for getting married and all that kind of thing.
Well, you're turning into a real John Good, aren't you?
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah.
some other good trainers. You ought to learn what some of these songs mean. There's some sketchy tunes that we sing. Let me tell
A
you.
lot of sad ones, too.
Hey, Zusser, that's another one. We'll talk about that some other time.
It's like he's got his own radio station or something.
There you go.
Hey, Mark, Mitch Biscuit just called. He says you're cutting into his time, so.
That's a good thing.
2 minutes left.
Of course, with Mitch, we don't know how much time he's got left. So we got to get him up here kind of quick. He should be playing. Yeah, that would be a good idea. Congratulations, Johnny Crowley. I'm disappointed you don't have the picture.
I thought it was decided at the banquet that it was purple.
I was voting for purple. No. But they voted that it was pink, right?
The people voted, yes. The people voted, you're wrong again.
There you go. Welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Thank you. Thank you.
Or as we say, welcome to the club. Johnny Crowley.
You know what I still got that RV for sale. The Hall of Fame special, an extra 10% discount.
Make it 25, you might have a good customer. We'll work on this. I'll get it on the air next Friday. I'll auction it off.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mark Jeffords. Hello, Mark Jeffords.
What entertainment we've got all night.
Okay, in 2018, this next Hall of Famer was inducted in 2018. A wonderful entertainer, vocalist, dancer. How about a great big hand for Molly B?
There we go. Thank you.
going to feature Molly on a tune. Here's one called My Heart Skips a Beat Polka.
Dan, I'm going to take a break. This one has too many minutes.
How about a nice round of applause for Molly Musta, everybody. Let's hear it for her. And you're going to be hearing her a lot this weekend. I think she's Molly going to be doing some more songs with Clan. Yes, so stick around. It's Clanix set. She'll be back up here. All right, this next Hall of Famer, once again, I'm going to just say it. You know him, you love him. And Mitch was inducted into the Polka Hall of Fame all the way back in 1995, everybody. That's 30 years ago this gentleman's been in the Hall of Fame. How about a nice round of applause for Mitch B. Scoop, everybody.
But only half of Mitch showed up today.
It's working. I can't believe it. What a beautiful crowd. What a great festival here in Cranberry, Pennsylvania. But you know, the thing is, I've never heard anybody with an accent from Cranberry. Back home in Cranberry country, we all talk funny. We park our cars and have a yard. At any rate, boys and girls, thank you so very much. I became a Hall of Famer probably before I'm looking out, before most of you were born. So it tells you how old I am. I'm as old as dirt. I have no idea what the hell we're doing. We cannot publish that one. Alrighty, boys and girls, especially for Dan and Marcia Kwiatkowski way back there. I just met a new lady from Wisconsin. Her name is Sherry, and her husband Brian. And for all of you lovely people, here's a song I wrote way back when in kindergarten. We were singing it in Montreal, a little French tune called "On les fraises et les framboises."
Awesome.
I turned it into a polka while I was with the new brass. And here we go, it's strawberries and raspberries. I never had that kind, ever had no life to me. Some joy and gratitude, I shared my friends with you. And then, I described them from why, ils vont faire des deux, vont faire quoi, that's why. They moved out and moving, oh, the strawberries, raspberries, just like that I drank. They're all friends, gather round. They're all there, I do that. Last night I met this gal, with charming grace was she. I asked her for a dance, she accepted gracefully. All night we had that joy, then rested for a time. And then she asked of me, to drink the fruit of life. I decided that it's not wise. She don't think on either, and why that's why. Hey, move down and slowly, oh, the strawberries, raspberries, what that I drink. They're up bread and now they're brown. They're up there I do that, oh, the strawberries, raspberries, what that I drink. They're up bread and now they're brown. They're up there I do that, oh, the strawberries, raspberries, what that I drink. They're up bread and now they're brown. They're up there I do that. Thank you so much. As you can see, I had to recruit the entire band because either I forget the song, I don't know the words, and I lose my voice. But how about a nice hand for the tribute band right here? Fine musicians. All of them are monsters on their instruments. Monsters. From Tommy and our new Hall of Famer right there, Johnny. I don't know how he can find those bloody keys. They're all black. The bass player and everybody, all the guys are dynamite except for Rick. A few more lessons and Rick will be okay. By the way, we are going to Poland. If you'd like to go to